Yo, welcome back to more ReZero Season 2, Episode 7. So getting right into it at the last episode at the very end. Subaru, like everyone dying. Everyone dying. You know, Frederica, real as fuck, just defending the mansion to her last breath. Ram doing the same, trying to save Subaru at the end there, seemingly. Trying to send him off on Patrash. Of course, he got launched back to be confronted by Elsa, but you know, Petra, just that making it even more painful. Of course, they set her up working at the mansion for something awful. Should have seen this coming, but so soon. Gosh, they're not holding anything back this season. We're just going. And it's great, but god damn, like what is the deal? Like, first of all, who hired Elsa? And like her timing is interesting regarding, like, we see how her timing was apparently where it was when it was intended to be the first time Subaru was killed, because it was like we didn't see Frederica there, like we didn't see Petra, like Subaru's just walking through the mansion and boop, he's dead, and that's it. We didn't get to see anything else. But now, coming here early, Elsa still came early, like she knew. Now that in itself is like, she could just, you know, have her network or whatever, and that could be explained by that. But as far as like guessing like who hired her for what purpose, it's interesting, because like the mansion specifically, like not Amelia. I mean, they could not know that she's at the sanctuary, but it's funny. So because her mentioning about that it was supposed to be two maids and a shut-in. Now there was some interesting discussion on my Patreon by Jordan and Captain, shout out to y'all, about what Elsa's use of the word shut-in and what could that mean, or who could she mean, because it's such a like otaku-esque word. So for that being the initial discussion, like what is up with that? Hikikomori specifically, it's like it's such a specific Japanese word. Like, is there anything to that of her like knowing that? Because it is weird for her to like use that specifically, because anytime Subaru is using one of the more otaku-esque words, like especially in season 1, we see like people's confusion at like, huh, like what does that mean? And he like has to explain it. It's usually to Amelia, but yeah, and so that's interesting too. Like it could be because Subaru has the cool auto translate thing going on as far as being able to speak to everyone. He had to learn to read and write, but he's always been able to speak to people, so that could be the thing. It could just be nothing, but worth noting, certainly. The other part is like, who does she refer to? Like, you might assume Subaru just because of the word, and he's the shut-in that we all know, but she could have been very well referring to Beatrice, because two maids and a shut-in, that's who is quote-unquote supposed to be there, right? And that's who is there, because you have Frederica, you have Petra, and you have Beatrice, two maids and a shut-in. That's who is there. If they don't know about Ramber, know what her role is, which of course they wouldn't, because no one, like, her memories were taken and no one remembers her. So yeah, they wouldn't be able to account for whoever she was. So that would make sense. The question is like, who hired her? Why here specifically? Her timing, like what's the deal with that of like Subaru coming early and thus her coming early, because that's significant as well. The name she mentioned, who is that? But most of all, why did Beatrice, let me calm down. Why did Beatrice not defend the mansion? Like, surely she had to have known what was going on, all this noise, Frederica relentlessly fighting her, all the holes in the mansion being like, yo, like what's going on? What are you about to tell Subaru here now that he's ended up in her room? He was always good at doing that in season 1, just finding her room, but this seems intentional on her part. Subaru was very well expecting to be killed there, but I don't know. We're gonna see, because I feel like whatever Beatrice is gonna say now is gonna be significant, because Beatrice is interesting. Like, they started off the season by him showing like her familiarity with Petalgoose and kind of like mourning him a bit, like whatever her familiarity was with him, possibly just the witch's cult as a whole, if not just personally with Petalgoose, but we know how he was, not, you know, not to be too judgmental, but goddamn. So it's, yeah, it's weird. We know she has a contract with Roswell regarding her presence at the mansion, and I don't know. we're just gonna have to see. But yeah, so all that's going on. I'm liking seeing what's going on with Frederica because she's significantly less suspicious now, because they were very vague and kind of accusatory towards her about what her deal is, whatever she's planning. Like if she, like as far as the whole sabotaging, freeing the sanctuary thing, like is she involved in that? Like what's the deal behind giving Emilia the stone specifically? And like her oath, her not being able to really talk about it and what that means with everything going on. Now when it comes to Elsa and like her being here, I think it's clear at this point that Frederica doesn't have anything to do with that. Elsa did mention something about a promise. You know, there's a lot of like underlying things here that are just not told, but it's pretty sure Frederica's not involved with this specifically. But yeah, shout out to her. She went so hard, going her full beast transformation, you know, defending it, like backing up Subaru for saying no, we should try to save them, when Ram was like no, we have to leave. That would be the logical thing. Like if, like I don't know my sister, I could tell we have the same bloods, but so I know if she was in my position, she would say the same thing. Like I'll gladly sacrifice myself for Roswaal. I mean, we know that is absolutely true for Ram, but yeah, it's. So that was great. Getting more characterization for Ram is very welcome as well, because of course Ram was very intentionally taking a back seat due to what's happened to her, and seeing the very subtle kindness to Ram behind her eternal roasting of everything, which is, you know, certainly the persona that she adopted, I'm sure, just to get by in the world, and given their very traumatic past, you know, her losing her horn, like we don't know how Ram feels about all these things. We knew very much how Rem felt, like her blaming herself, her trying to take on the burden of all the work, but still feeling like it didn't match up to how great her sister was, and like it's not enough to atone for what she lost. And we knew all that when it came to Rem and the salvation Subaru was to her with those feelings. That was so beautiful, by the way. God, I love in rewatching season 1 and getting, you know, back through the From Zero moment again. It just so good, so good. But yeah, so getting this with Ram, we don't really know how she feels about her thing. That's very much left in the dark. We can only assume, but maybe we'll get that talk at some point. This season would be a good place for it. But you know, we got just very subtle characterization for her over the first season and up till now, like her mercy kill of Subaru back then when Ram was interrogating him, grass, like in her saying, "You're too kind, sister." Even last episode, or like seemingly trying to save Subaru by trying to sending him off on Patrash. God, the awfulness of Petra's arm, just. But yeah, I appreciate all these things going on in the background and things unfolding that way. And that's just here at the mansion. We got what Emilia is going through over there, her finding out there's more parts to the trial. Yeesh. And just being battered down by what she's facing. Yeah, so all that's going on basically I'm ready to keep going. Let's go. Also, something else pointed out by Captain on Patreon was Roswaal's reaction to Subaru saying this time, as far as like the implications of him possibly knowing about return by death. I think he has to, otherwise Subaru just, what a gamble for someone like Subaru. Because like YORO says on Patreon as well, like the author was literally using Subaru to express what we immediately thought, which was, yo dude, I was trash. Why did you think I was going to succeed? Like how? So yeah, so that adding to the thing there of like Roswaal knowing about return by death, which would make a lot of sense, especially given his very deliberate plan, apparently through all of this, you know, for Emilia to earn favor through this ordeal, no pun intended. If for her to become the ruler, the priestess of the dragon, his goal to kill the dragon, like this is all very intentional for his grand plan. So why would he leave this to chance with Subaru? He wouldn't. So he must know about it, but yeah, as to why, there's no telling. You can only think of like a couple things that may be, but anyway, we've already talked about that. I'm just ready to see whatever Beatrice is gonna tell Subaru here. Maybe we'll learn some more things about what's going on, and I guess maybe a way Subaru can figure things out. So let's go. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's like, let me back out. Oh my god. So he wants to start over. Oh, Rem. Yo, she just died. Oh my god. Everyone's dead. She's healing him. Yeah, he doesn't want that right now. That's the big question. That's, yeah, like, why didn't she do anything? Huh. Is that it then? Hmm. Oh, like a save point? God, that would be the worst. That really hurt her. She doesn't understand. Whoa. Oh! He's just gonna do it. Yo. She's not gonna let him die here. The gospel. Yo. Is that her own? Dude, she treasures it. I remember Subaru brought it in the very beginning, and she was like, she didn't want to see it. But this one, that's definitely one, bro. Yo. Commanded. She doesn't know. Anything that's not written in the book. Whoa. Oh my god. Everything. In accordance with the gospel. Your purpose. Wait, the book told her to. All because of the gospel. All because of the gospel? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. But she's shaking. She's crying. For Mother, the witch. Why do you look so hurt? If you really mean that, why do you look so hurt? Oh. Oh my god. She just came in. Oh, wow. And there he goes. God damn it. They just dropped a bomb on us, dude. And we're back here. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What do we do now? I don't know. That's a good thing. Puck, where are you? Oh boy. Combo at the table. Okay, Garfield explodes. She seemed to notice something about Subaru. Hmm. Oh man, Puck. Where are you, buddy? To talk to Roswell. Otto? Uh-huh. Hmm. Too calm. Hmm. Oh? He's like, what are you talking about? What are you doing openly talking about last time? Alright, what's up? Clown makeup. You're depressing me. Alright, talk with Roswell's gonna have to wait then. Garfield's truly unpredictable. Oh. Yeah, she did. Does he feel like she abandoned him? Hmm. She passed the trial, and he couldn't. Maybe. I don't know. What Subaru said. Oh, I'm glad we're getting more of her. You may interpret it that way. Hmm. I don't. Yeah. What is this? Hmm. Yeah. All right. A Gadji. What? Yeah, I was gonna say what? An exception. Wait, she doesn't meet the conditions for being held. What conditions are those? Yeah. Huh. But if it's more human than beast. Oh. Same mom. Okay. Bama. Okay. Got it. Got you. That explains it. But he can't because he's more mixed. There it is. Huh. Is he gonna try this now? Hmm. Okay, yeah, it is this again. Alright, so this is how he tells and asks it now. Huh. Oh. Keep quiet and behave. Whoa. Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, what? Is he killing him? Oh my god. They gagged and blinded him and tied him up. Oh my god. Where the fuck is he? What? Why? He's good. Might as well try. Ooh. Save someone who wants to die. Ooh, he can tell. He can tell. Oh my god. The smell's been stronger. That's right, because he's died. Fuck. No wonder he's acting differently now. Ugh. I mean, it's a good way to explain it. But this fucking sucks. What the fuck, dude? I don't blame the suspicion, but what the fuck is... How does someone explain this? The witch's tomb. What do you want? Fall of the Tesla Fortress. Elon? It's all up to Amelia. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. He can't do anything. Oh, don't you compare him to Roswell. Oh god. Oh god damn it, dude. Fuck this shit, dude. Because while he's tied up, all this shit's gonna still go down and he can't do anything, and the save point's gonna override. I forgot she had that ability. It's a good question. Oh dear. Whoa. You're dangling payment? Otto. Come on, bro. Or maybe that's a special, really special stone, but... Oh my god. What do you do? What the fuck do you do? We'll wait until someone arrives. Okay, 5 days. Got it. Alright. Good that we have the time frame. Thank you. Yeah, that was like... God damn. It was like it was true, but at the same time, her saying, like, you could never move me. Like, come on, she was clearly hurt. But what the fuck is someone to do? This is the worst possible situation. Because no one's gonna save him. Wait, what? Ryuzu. Keeping him alive. And that's it. God damn. Ugh. Wait. Hmm. Come on, bro. In the oh, he's going back far, dude. Every death, every hardship. Oh my god, yo, all the suffering. He's not gonna let it go down like this. But what can he do? Wait, dude, come on, dude. Are you gonna help? Yo, Otto, my guy. Oh, thank you, bro. You real as fuck, dude. Man's dehydrated, barely fed. 3 days. Amelia has a plan. Hmm. I bet, dude. Poor Amelia. Hmm. A search party. Yo. Oh, poor thing. Hmm. Have you been okay? Witness. Yep. While on the run. Oh my god. No wonder you look so rough. Otto, you're real as fuck, dude. Whoa. Not at all. He needed that. Wait, Eugene? Who's Eugene? You are my friend, dude. Who the fuck is Eugene? This is very sweet. I think Eugene was wordplay there, actually. I heard it. What the fuck, Subaru? Subaru. Subaru. Wow. Uh uh yo. He's crying. I'd say so. And this like friend, wow. And this compared to the scene with Beatrice of like, why would I save you and the whole thing. Hmm. Man. Okay. Good episode. Wow, that thing with Beatrice there. We got Echidna, poor Amelia crying. And we know these stone shapes. It's like it's the same kind of architecture within the trial as well as the room that Subaru is imprisoned in. Hmm. Wait, what? Post-credit scene? Out of the barrier. Reliable helper. Huh? Another friend? Whoa, hey. Hey. That's probably true. Hey, Ram, squad. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Fuck out of here, Garfield. Oh, there's his transformation. That was really sweet. I think that was needed. First of all, just for Subaru, like he couldn't believe that Otto was calling him his friend. Like almost like him saying it. It's like, wait, are you saying Eugene? Like someone's name? He's like, no, I'm saying I'm your friend, dude. Um, I think that was needed. And it's kind of sad that Subaru felt that he's like laughing at his own stupidity and not just even believing he was saying that. But it's good that they did that because I feel like Otto is a character. While we've seen quite a bit of him, I did admittedly feel a little disconnected from him in terms of his relationship towards Subaru. Like him calling him a friend is very significant because, like, of all the things, like, because even Otto like talked about like even despite all the incentives and everything, like an audience with the Margrave and all those things, even though they're deals, more than anything, he just cares about Subaru because he considers him a friend, and that simple as that. It's a really nice thing, man, and it just him saying all those things to Subaru just made me appreciate him more, and especially for Subaru in that moment, who certainly needed that. Because especially like after all this, and then Subaru's just casually saying like, huh, your patterns are different this time, Garfield. It's like the way he just kind of has to throw things out there. When Otto like points out how disturbingly like calm he's seeming, versus Subaru saying he's just like logically, coming to terms with things. It's just like a fucked up thing. It's very understandable because he just kind of has to figure things out. That's the best he can do and just try again. That's always been the best thing he's been able to do. We've seen the worst of that on his mental state, but even though he's come a long way and he's very much become the hero to these people he's cared about, it doesn't make him like immune to being traumatized by going through it again and again, So, especially that with what Beatrice said there, because that's okay. Let's get into that. When you think about it, there's like a lot of implications to what she said, of like how everything she said and done, including to Subaru, like saving him. I don't know, they kind of implied more of her own personal feeling there, but she just said like, all because of the gospel, everything I've done, every single thing, and that includes back then as well. Because I mean, you do have the underlying like kind of doubt there of being like, how could you as a human move my heart? And, meanwhile she's tearing up and shaking, pointing at him. But that's such a big thing. The gospel, like almost like on some prophecy shit, like when it comes to Subaru. Because I don't know, I love thinking about like why the fuck Subaru's here in the first place. We're not gonna get an answer anytime soon. Maybe, probably, I don't fucking know. But like why the witch is fucking with him so hard with the return by death, and like, you know, Petalgus's comments to Subaru before, like asking him if he was pride. Because Petalgus was obsessed with the gospel. Because the gospel is interesting. Subaru writing in it before and then showing it to Petalgus and then him dying as a result. Like that was, because that could look as a more like meaningful thing versus what literally killed him. But at the same time, it's like we don't know the properties of the gospel or what it really says. But Beatrice's what she implied there is like really like whoa, crazy. But yeah, that whole thing at the beginning was crazy. Like Beatrice just trying to not understanding her own feelings of really why she saved him, and it's clearly on a personal level it's fucking with her. It's not made of stone, clearly, but she's the way she treasures the gospel and her familiarity with Petalgus and her saying like the gospel was guiding all her actions and words. I don't fucking know, dude. Because if that's the case, like, is Subaru in the gospel or someone like him in the gospel that it talks about? I don't fucking know. Maybe. That could just be a big assumption, but I don't know. It's fun to speculate in this show because there's still just a lot of underlying mysteries to just the fundamental reason, like, why any of this is going on. You know, we just don't know. It takes a back seat because we have to deal with what's in front of us, of course, with these characters Subaru has met and cared about and come to know and love, and that's arguably more important, of course. But why? It's like the overarching why. Definitely feel for Beatrice and Amelia, dude. Just Subaru disappearing. Subaru's her rock, dude. Like, even amidst her like failing the trial, he's there to comfort her and just kind of lift her spirits a bit. But now she's like just despondent after her failures, you know, because she's continuing to do it. You know, Roswaal saying that once she frees the sanctuary, they can put together a search party for him. But I mean, because Roswaal knows how important Subaru is to Amelia and just as far as her well-being. And if he knows about return by death, which is very heavily implied he does, yeah, he knows that Subaru will go to any lengths for her. So it's in his best interest to keep Subaru around, even though, you know, return by death is his thing. But anyway, yeah, fucking Garfield, dude. He's not evil, but he is definitely the antagonist right now, dude. He is such a, like, because you can't blame him. It's the whole, like, witch's scent thing, how it's been stronger on Subaru as he comes out of the trial room or just structure, and now he's died a couple times. It's like stronger on him, and now he's really picked up on it, and that's why he's acting differently. So Subaru pointing out before, like, oh, his patterns are kind of different now. That's why. So he took the action now with Ryuzu, just locked him up. Ryuzu at least humored some information regarding Frederica, which is just interesting. They only share one parent. They share their mother. She's more human and he's more beast. That's why she was able to just leave. He hasn't come back. He of course feels like she abandoned them. That's why they're on bad terms. Even though I'm sure secretly they do wish they could reunite, especially if they're the only family they have left. As far as Subaru taking on the trial for Amelia, I don't know if that's ever gonna make any headway. I mean, I have faith in Amelia. She's so capable. She's so strong. She's such a strong person. So I have no doubt at some point. Even Subaru said, like, even if she can't do it today, one day Amelia's gonna have to face her past, and she knows that too. It's just really fucking hard. Certainly restarting from Return by Death is not gonna make that any faster, but nor should it be fast. But yeah, I don't know if that's ever gonna make any headway, especially with all the pressing things going on. But it looks like in this life now, especially given the time frame that Subaru has figured out that Elsa won't take action until someone else arrives. So it's like, I mean, I'm thinking like Subaru specifically, but these figured out that much. So with the period of 5 days, 3 have passed, they're going now. Got Otto, got Ram, so you got our transportation, you got a solid ally. Our friend Otto, you know, very sweet, very sweet. That was definitely needed. God, I will never not be disturbed by Subaru like grabbing something sharp and then trying to. So jarring. Like, I get it. It's really fucking like ever since he did it in the first episode with Rem, when he saw and it's still just really fucking disturbing, man. It's really, that whole scene was crazy. But anyway, I think that's all I gotta say for now. Good episode, man. Season 2 is just continuing to be very, very good. So thank you for watching. Of course, if you have any thoughts or just things you want to point out that maybe I missed or didn't talk about, or just reflections that you have, feel free to share any. But otherwise, thanks for watching. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you want early access to my up-to-date reactions on this show, because I am up-to-date now on the weekly releases, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/YORO. The link is in the description for $5 to get early access to this reaction series and every other series I do, including gaming. I post every day except Mondays, but I post a schedule at the beginning of every week of exactly what I'm posting, so you can see exactly how far ahead I am if you visit my page right now. But once again, just thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.